Hey guys, this is Khalif.
And Sherrian.
All right, Fat Guy Skinny Wallet. And we're just talking about week 7? Right?
I think it's week 7.
Yep, there you go, week 7. Talking about our week, one of the things that we mentioned like on Instagram and everywhere else, the blog everywhere, is that we both saw a gain this week. And so I think from both of us not having much of an appetite over the last week or two where we lost weight, Sherrian lost a lot more than me. And then having our appetite come back over the last week. And me with being like, I've been really lacking energy and been feeling lethargic and feeling exhausted for the last couple months, but it's really been bad the last couple weeks. So I think those two things combined just caused a small gain. And just remember, I do a 10-day average. So I don't weigh myself once a week like I used to. I weigh myself every day and then take an average of that. So one day doesn't skew the whole reading. What about you?
Well, I said before I expect to gain weight because, I lost the weight from being sick and going through all this stuff the last couple of months and not having an appetite. So I think now just that I have a regular appetite, that's really the reason. And I still can't exercise or anything. I'm not, doing 7,000 to 10,000 steps like some people do and post on Instagram constantly.
9,500 right now.
Because they wear their watch all the time.
9,500.
So, hopefully, though, I will be able to get started with that and, get things back under control. But I am going to start counting my calories because I don't want to gain the weight back that I lost. And I certainly don't want to gain more, than I started with.
Yeah, and for me, I'm just, I'm going to be trying. One thing I did is I've been looking at some of the old videos that I posted on the channel. And there's almost 600 videos on this channel. So I've been looking at some of the old ones, and it really has me wanting to get back to that place. I know I can't do some of the same things, but it really, like the drive that I had back then. So, I've been really just thinking about what can I do now with what I have. And there's a lot more that I could do than what I am doing. So I just want to make sure that I'm doing everything that I can, that I'm being faithful with a few. Ooh.
Nice.
It's smooth right there.
So He's not what he was, but what he is, he will be.
Huh?
What he was, again. That's what you're saying.
That's all you can say that. You can keep that. So if y'all want to credit anybody, it's 2 R's in her name. You want to credit somebody for that saying right there.
I know, that's just...
Yeah, okay. All right. What else are we talking about? I forgot.
Migraines.
Yeah, that's the big one right there.
I had a horrible migraine yesterday, so it's worth noting that we had to talk about migraines.
Yes.
Because they're back. So while I was dealing with everything with the hospital and the surgeries and all that, surgery and hospital stays, plural, I didn't really have to deal with my migraines. I wasn't getting any. The only headaches I had seemed to be from medication, from morphine. And I really haven't been using the device that I usually use to keep my migraines under control. And so, with a couple headaches recently and the big migraine last night, we decided it's time to get that prescription renewed and get that device back in my life. So that's pretty much what's going on. My concern is just the cost because it's pretty expensive. Over a couple thousand for the year. And, with the hospital stays and surgery, I wanted to wait to see how that would affect us financially as well, since, I was doing okay without it. But because I have to get back to my life, I have to work in those things.
Yeah.
I need the normalcy, and I think that if I continue without this device, I'm just going to be taking steps backwards, and I can't go back to that.
Yeah, we definitely need to get it. And, the cost has to be secondary for something like this. like that. You know, that can't be the top consideration that we have. So, you know, I'm glad to get it, and I hope it comes right away. You know, just to make sure everything goes well with it. I'm going to be in California next week. If anybody cares, it's just a week, right? Yeah, it'll do her some good. She can stop seeing me. She can have the whole bed now. You know what she tries to do anyway. She tries to lay across the bed instead of like this.
Why you gotta play
kick
me
into
out?
me? So you don't have to. You try to kick me off the bed, and I'm playing you out.
Because I don't tell people anything about that.
Wow. So
No
why
one-
would you?
Exactly. So why would you?
You're not the one getting kicked out the bed.
So if I wouldn't do it, then why
go to
would
the
you
bathroom
do
at
it?
4:00 and come back, and then what? I got to sleep on the floor now. You know what I mean? They ain't happening.
So
in the
I
house, so she
prefer
don't
to
have
sleep
nothing
in
to
an
tell
L
her.
shape. It just kind of happens. So if he
Yes.
if he gives me any room, my feet will swing to his side of the bed.
Mm. So anyway, this is what we're dealing with here. So she'll have a week where she can just do her.
But don't say I kick you
Well,
out or kick you.
Nah, that's how you can do that on your own. Maybe you can put a pillow up.
It's not the
So you
same.
can kick the pillow in the back.
It's not the same. It needs to
Okay.
be you.
All right now. So yeah,
It's you or
I mean,
nothing.
we'll do a video. I already said that somewhere else, talking about the cost of all these things, all our medical costs and stuff like that. So it'll be a few $1,000s, but you know, the stuff we got to do, right? So
Yeah, I'm sad about it kind of delaying our debt repayment, but at the same time, you know, there are other things that have value besides money.
right.
And that's something that we want to talk about a little bit more later on. You know, your time has value, your health
Yes.
has value.
Yeah.
Like these things are valuable. And, you know, in this case, my health and ability to be productive is definitely of more value than the cost of this this
You'll
device.
be able to make more money if you're not laid up in
Exactly.
bed and stuff. You know,
Exactly.
as a wise man once said, you got to risk it.
To make the biscuit. Oh my gosh. It's from Texas Flippin' Move Guy.
Yes.
Corniest
You
person
gotta
on that
risk it
show.
to get the biscuit.
The corniest
Oh,
guy on that
man.
show said that.
Yeah, that was.
And
pretty
it was
whack.
just so bad it stuck in our heads.
Yes, that's what. Because it's on the intro, so you hear it every single time you watch it because they put it in the intro for
Oh,
some
man.
reason. So I don't know. All right, well I think we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
With this week, we won't sit and bore you out too much. But just leave a comment if you have any questions or anything like that. With what we're doing.
All right, guys.
We'll talk to you soon.